So, we'll do one more. Last one. And this is going to be a YOLO no save. We're just not going to save ever. Once we get to the castle, whatever happens, happens. Who knows? We'll see what happens. It's YOLO no save. That's what's going to happen. Because, what's the difference? If I save or not save, not like it matters, right? Like it won't PB anyway if I get bad luck, so might as well just go for it. That's what we're gonna do. YOLO no save incoming. YOLO %, here we go. Worst that could happen is I lose the run. In which case, that's fine. I've lost runs not YOLOing. What's the difference?
That's an old piece of poo!
What makes the French version faster than others? There is a scene later on in the game that in the CD version you cannot skip, but in this version you can skip right by it. It's a very, very long scene. It makes the entire thing worth it. Now there are some things in the CD version that are faster than this version, but that one cutscene skip alone is enough for making us run it. It just takes so long, and the fact that you could skip right over it, it's gold. Also, how you doing, man? If you're familiar with this game, the scene that I'm talking about is the scene with the hermit on the beach, where he gives Cedric some potions to bring him back to life, and then he calls the mermaid to bring him over. You skip all of that in this version. Is the French floppy version different from the English floppy version? Other than that, they're exactly the same. Um, There is a bit more RNG in the castle that can happen, but because of that one cutscene skip again, it just the trade-off is you have to do it. There seems to be a lot more RNG in the castle once you're there. That's bad RNG right in there. You never want to get Witch on that scene. The spell that she shoots at you just takes too long to come across the screen. Just wastes a lot of time. You want to get her on this screen and have the bottle ready. To my knowledge, the French floppy is the only floppy version that you can skip that cutscene in as well.
Still, it is only gold.
You can't skip any of this, so no point in clicking. Yeah, this is the first King's Quest I've ever played when I was a kid. It's one of the first video games I've ever played. So obviously, like, I played the game, fell in love with it. Didn't get very far as a kid. I don't think we ever made it past the desert. If we did, it wasn't too far after that. But no, it was enough. Even just being in this area alone in the game was enough to get me hooked on the series. Is this game still your favorite now? Out of the King's Quest games? Because my favorite right now is 6. 6, I think, will always be my favorite video game of all time. Never played 2. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, Mask. What do you think about Mask? Do you like Mask? Boom! Sniped. Oh, nice. You stream these games too. That's awesome. I'll have to throw you a follow. That's pretty cool, dude. Love watching people play these games. Yeah, I'll be curious what you think about 2 if you've never played it before. Now, are you doing OG 2, or are you doing the remake of 2? Because those are 2 wildly different games. You haven't played any of the modern remake? Okay. So OG 2 it is. You know, after you play the original 2, I would give the King's Quest 2 AGD remake a try. That's a really fun remake. They did a good job with that. Yeah, definitely give the modern remakes a shot at some point, though. It really was pretty good. I had my doubts going into them, but they did a nice job. Well, that's just a rite of passage. Everyone gets screwed by the bridge the first time they play that game. No one thinks to count how many times they're doing it, you know? Come on.
Still, it is only gold.
Right, here we go. Sledding some more. More sledding, man. Berta, I'm trying, man. Come on, Berta. Doing my best. Oh, Graham is jacked in this game. Graham is putting on heat in this game. Yeah, you know what, Capybara? As a kid, I never really minded them. I didn't care if I got no dead end. I would just be like, alright, let's find a way around it. Oh, well, the modern generation would freak out. They'd be like, oh, this game's unwinnable. Bad design. But they forget, like, these games, the reason they were made that way because this might have been the only game you owned. So, it better take you a long time to beat it, or else it's not that great of a game, right? So they had to put it on these, like, kind of dead-end situations just to make you go back and think about it. Because if you only had one game, you gotta spend some time. Figure it out. Draw the maps, you know. Exactly. Exactly. Puts your mind to work. Makes you really think about the solution. And that solution is always well earned by the end of the game. All the time that you spent, it's worth it. So I'm trying something new here. I switched the cursor to the eye icon and not the hand icon. Now I noticed that when I right-clicked off of the crown, it brought me to the next cursor, the talk. So if I just do a right-click, left-click over the locket, it should work. Okay.
Still,
The idea was there,
it
the
is
execution
only
wasn't there, but the idea was there. So that execution did work. I just wasn't in the right spot. Now this may look like a pretty good run so far. Let me tell you something. Doesn't even matter. That time could be gone by the time we get to castle. That could be a distant memory. Okay, copy protection here. So that's K, E, D, and J. It really helps to memorize the copy protection for this game if you had plans on speedrunning it, just so you're not caught with your pants down when it hits you. Like anything in this game, it's just being prepared to do it, you know? Gotta stretch my back after this run. By the way, we're doing a YOLO no save run right now. Which I'm looking at the gold splits that I have, and I'm like, do I still want to do that? I don't know. I said it at the beginning of the run as a meme, but now I'm like, this time's looking pretty good. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Cheer up, Graham.
Absolutely right. Go big or go home. Alright, we're gonna keep the YOLO on. YOLO's still on. Doesn't matter. Fuck it, dude. See, that's the scene I was talking about, Michael. That's the reason we use French DOS. Because we skipped all of that just happened. We skipped healing Cedric, we skipped the whole conversation, we skipped calling the mermaid, we skipped all of that. Oh, come on. Nope. YOLO, no save. There's a no save. We're YOLOing. Oh. Good thing I still knew my way. Okay, moment of truth. So far, so good. So far, so good. The YOLO is looking pretty good. Now here's a big YOLO right here. This is big YOLO. If Mordek's in the room, the run's over. Excuse me? Okay, so that was perfect RNG that you just saw right there. Not perfect RNG, but it's pretty
Cheer up,
damn
Graham.
close. Pretty damn close to ideal RNG. The YOLO works. No, there's no RNG left. We've gotten past all the RNG. Now it's just execution. Now, it wasn't perfect RNG for a couple reasons. One, the time that it takes for Blue Meanie to come in and snag you. That's a factor. He can come in almost immediately. The other thing is he could also appear in the organ room. So you really want him to come in the organ room the first time you pass by it. So he picks you up immediately. You don't have to go to the kitchen and the dining room. He picks you up right in the organ room. And then you also want him to pick you up in the organ room the second time, having the peas ready. Now that time when I went by there the second time, I didn't have the bag of peas ready. So I kind of would have been fucked. But that's where you want him. You want him there both times. Both times, as you saw just now, he appeared in the dining room, south of the kitchen. Which takes longer, obviously. But that's your ideal RNG. That's what you want to see. With no cat until the bedroom. Now, you want the cat in the bedroom and not downstairs at all. Because if you catch the cat in the bedroom, the time it takes for Mordak to appear here is 1.5 minutes. If you catch him downstairs, it takes 2 minutes. So you save 30 seconds right away just by catching him in the bedroom. The rest is just go through it. Alright. Final showdown incoming. And there is time to save on the split as well. That I can't tell you. I have no idea. I can't even guess why that would be a thing. But it's been timed and deemed to be true, so that's just what we go by. Okay, here we go. World record is 24:28, by the way. Which we're not gonna get, but that's just what we're shooting for.
Felony by children.
Alright, big PB. Nice. Nice. We're 12 seconds away from taking world record. 12 seconds. It's pretty good. However, you have to keep in mind that was a YOLO run that I'm not going to do every time. Most of that 12 seconds is RNG based. You're right. But I can't do YOLO every time. I mean, you'll just lose a ton of runs that way. It's not even worth it. Like the world record run saves. The world record run is not a YOLO run. So, is there time to be saved earlier? Yeah, here and there, a little bit. Not too much. Really isn't too much time. I'm not like losing significant time anywhere else.